I know. I know. I know. You wasn't expecting me to go live. I know you wasn't knowing what I was going to talk about. I know. I didn't give you a warning, but fuck it. I'm here. It's me. It's motherfucking me. And I want to talk. Yes, I want to talk. I want to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, as well as, because, and I would play scenes and stuff like that, but I can't. But we're going to go step by step. I'm going to watch. I'm going to rewatch. And I'm also going to play clips of Carlos King review. I love me some him. And, shout out to him because he is the GOAT. The GOAT, the GOAT. But I only want to play his review because he's the shit he's talking. Oh, the shit he's talking. And I like it. I truly, truly, truly I live. He is amazing. His mouth is reckless. He's disrespectful. Yet he's fair and he's honest. And I respect it. Like he's definitely the GOAT. Um, let's see. Because mm, 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 he cracks me up. So let's go to him first. We're going, it's YouTube. This is YouTube, so please keep in mind that yeah, it might pop up commercials and I might have to mute or whatever. But let's go. Let's get into it because he's talking some shit and I'm really enjoying it, honestly. And it is so awesome for it to come from him. It's like so fucking funny because he's Carlos King. Like he's
episode dedicated to vagina and bathroom sex. So, all right. So before we kick things off, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so that you never ever miss an episode. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. Tonight's episode was a filler.
he was talking about his, but
right?
he can talk about mine as well.
I think a lot of y'all know what a filler episode means. So let the king of reality TV break it down.
He's so
you.
cocky.
Okay.
The king of reality. Pause. Let's pause it right there. Because the king of reality TV, Carlos King. I mean, it's so cute. It's so cute. He's so cocky, but it's so real because I love his shows and I respect it. Tip my hat. He's definitely a motherfucking inspiration. Let's go.
Not much has happened, and that usually occurs right after an all-cast trip.
Okay.
So the ladies just got back to Potomac from Mexico. So usually
we're gonna go off of his review.
When you do a cast trip, because that's like 24/7. Because a lot goes on a cast trip, honey. You usually give the reality stars a week off.
This class is so cute.
Crew a week off because you gotta rest, rejuvenate, decompress, and you need to like really get ready to end the season because cast trips usually happens 2 weeks before the finale or a couple of weeks before the finale. So when you start filming again, the cast feels like they're on autopilot. And they just feel like, okay, we are ready to be over with this season. So typically after an all cast trip, the episode is a filler. So tonight was a filler episode. So let's get into the juicy stuff. So look.
Now, let me say this. He just broke down basically, typically in a reality show, when a person has like feel like they come to the end of the reality show after the cast trip, it gets like a downhill. Like, and normally the cast trip is like 2 weeks before the end of the season anyway, during filming. So technically, it's about to be like a downhill anyway. So basically saying sometimes it gets boring. Sometimes they turn it up. It depends. You don't know. They're just ready for this shit to be over at this point. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I get it, because after the cash trip is like it's draining. Ain't no telling what can go on the cash trip. People do whatever the fuck. Look at the aspect page of people bumping pussies. It's like, are you kidding me? Like they said this season, he said this episode was dedicated to the vaginas. The vaginas. What's up? What's up to the vaginas? Oh, okay. Come on, let's go, Carlos.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9, where it was revealed that Candy and Portia had conversations at a nightclub about eating boxes.
Right.
Allegedly, right? All that went down season 9. Um, and alleged things of I want to eat you, tell you. Okay. So, not just that have I gagged
Crazy.
with hearing escapades of two housewives having conversations about vagina. So, Dr. Wendy and Mia, this is what's so interesting about all of this. And I'm going to keep it all the way real. Y'all know I love the cast. Y'all know I love you some Mia. I love Mia. And y'all know I love you some Dr. Wendy.
Pause. Let me pause this. First and foremost, I'm eh. I straddle the fence when it comes to Mia. Let me get that out the way real fast because sometimes she's on, sometimes she's off. But this particular situation, it intrigues me because they were just fighting. They were just fighting. Like they were just throwing. Mia just hit her with her purse and a whole bunch of extra bullshit. Threw a drink in her face. They was really fighting. So now they're talking about playing with, looking at each other. Pussy. This is so interesting. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all haven't watched Housewives of Potomac, get into it. The Real House of Potomac on Bravo, get into it. Them girls is nothing to play with, and they are so catty and so funny. Um, yes, and what else was I gonna say? Oh, please like, subscribe, to share to this channel. My YouTube channel. If you want to donate to the Cash App, to support my channel, definitely it's floating across the screen at the bottom. Or follow me on Instagram, Tosh_Boogie_Fox. Yes. All support is welcome and we all, you know, we appreciate you. Stay blessed. Um, but come on, let's get more into this video.
The reason why this one is a little hard to swallow, no pun intended.
He's so silly.
Carlos, please keep this G rated.
Keep it cute, Carlos.
Okay.
Look.
The reason why this one is hard to swallow.
Not swallow.
Is because we just a few weeks ago we saw Mia throw a drink in Wendy's face. We saw Wendy, who has so much grace and decorum, say like, "I'm not even about to do all that with you, sis." We saw the production put up a black card on the screen that says, "John Hopkins University has nothing to do with this show." Baby, because John Hopkins said, "Not today, not on our reputation. We would be associated with things like this." Okay.
This is too funny.
So to hear that, are we going to say allegedly? Let's just say allegedly, to be safe. Do we really believe that Wendy, who is a doctor with 4 degrees?
4 degrees.
Now, Wendy, I know you are a doctor, but I didn't know you examine vagina. Now, look, mama, if you over there going through the JJ, looking for vaginal bacteria, looking for a yeast infection, looking for STDs. Wendy is one of those 4 degrees, a doctor in the
Yo,
JJ.
Carlos is catty. First off, Carlos, you're disrespectful. Yo, let me say this. I'll be wondering too, what are her 4 degrees in? She has 4 degrees. She was like, I got, bitch, I not one, not two, not three, but 4 degrees. Bitch, I'm a doctor. Refer to me as Dr. Wendy. Love you, Dr. Wendy, but what are your degrees actually in? Ma'am, why are you a doctor? In what? Therapy, physical, mental, we want to know, girl. We want to know. Yes, Carlos.
That's what I need to know. Because I'm trying to make sense, Wendy, because I love you. And look, if you want to get down on your knees,
Not on your knee.
let me tell you something, baby. This is a bad chick. Look. I'm gay.
His bitch is catty.
And the only women I've ever been attracted to in my life has been Toya Johnson.
Oh, he dropping tea. Ooh!
Give me all my tea. I think Toya Johnson, as y'all know, is Regina Carter's mom. Toya Johnson is Lil Wayne's first wife. And she's a reality star. She's a sweet girl. Toya is sexy to me. So the only 2 women that I've ever been like attracted to low key has been Toya Johnson and Portia.
You better work, bitch.
So look, I understood.
Oh, he like big booty girls.
Why people were interested in
Okay, girl.
going down on Portia. Yeah, I get it.
Bitch.
I get it.
Carlos.
So, Wendy.
Bitch, I gagged.
Mia's a bad girl. So
this bitch was talking about, whoa.
Looking at Mia. At the Smoky Club. Glistening all over her body. But Wendy, because you, and I want to be very clear with this. Just because you have a degree or in this case, it doesn't mean that you can't be a freak behind the scenes, or in this case, behind the club, allegedly.
He is ratchet.
Okay.
He is ratchet. Okay, so listen, he's talking about the Potomac, whatever, and the girls, basically saying, how you looking at her like how you looking at her like that? We don't know, we don't understand that. Like we just don't understand that. And I get it. I love me some Carlos King. This is so funny. And I want to get into his review first and then we're gonna go into the show. But because I think his shit is so funny and I enjoy him. So make sure you check out his review um on his um on his channel, Carlos King, on his YouTube. Check him out. He's so funny, so dope. I love me some him. He's definitely an inspiration to me. Um and he is the gag.
I think we know about Mia is that she's very open with her sexuality. And we like that about Mia. Mia doesn't front for these streets. Mia doesn't front for these, the DC community, or like Mia is like, look, it is what it is. I like women. I like men. I like to be played with. Not played, Lord. Lord Jesus. Okay. Wendy's honest about it. So Mia's honest about it. So none of us are surprised that Mia would definitely be into Wendy. Wendy's gorgeous. Wendy's beautiful. I think we're all surprised that Wendy would show her vagina.
I'm surprised too. Um I'm surprised too. Because first and foremost, it's Wendy, the doctor, Dr. Wendy, if when you address me, I'm surprised she would show her pussy. I'm surprised she would show her puss. Like that is so interesting. Like Wendy? Not with good Eddie sitting at home. Child. It's something. Okay, I'm gonna. I can't play all this because I don't want to get in. Copyright, whatever. And mind you, I don't own the copyrights to this because this is not me. This is Carlos King. So I'm playing his little video. So please keep in mind this is my disclaimer. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Um. But I'm gonna find a spot where he was talking about production, and he basically was saying um, how wrong the production was by setting up how they set up when they set up. You know what I'm saying? And not focus on the real points in the show and just focus on catty stuff.
Okay. But it does beg the question, was that fight that you two had, and listen, it's a good question. Was that about sexual frustration?
Oh, Wendy.
Because in last week's episode, because I remember everything, and so do y'all, Raindrop. Remember in
I'm a
last week's
raindrop.
episode,
Okay, no, I don't want to get that.
I'm good. Okay. So the way a gay guy knows if a man is into,
Oh, he dropping gay teas. Hold on.
it's all in the eyes, baby. Okay.
He dropping gay teas. Hold on.
Before Wendy walked in and she was checking out her breasts and all that stuff, she was. Because let me tell y'all something. One thing about the gays, we see each other. We clock each other's tea. Again, I'm talking about gay men. Well, no, I know some lesbians too. Lesbians, they know each other. So let me put y'all up on game for those who aren't a part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Then he looked at that. Work, bitch.
Speaking of the gay man, the way a gay man knows another man may be into, it's all in the eyes,
It's too
baby.
funny.
Okay, baby, it's all in the eyes. Okay? And the rule that I'm spilling y'all all the gay tea, honey. Oh, the gays will be mad at me. Okay,
Right.
fine. I'm good. Okay. So the way a gay guy knows if a man is interested in him is we call it the 2 second rule. If another man stares at me in my eyeballs for more than 2 seconds, baby, you're clocked. So we call it we clocked your T. You're clocked. We know that you like us.
Does anybody agree with that?
My eyeballs, searching deep down my soul.
Yo, he's stupid. Okay. Carlos,
So
stop.
So that's why
Stop.
we do
Yo, and that is the look too. Like, oh my God, you have to see his face. Yo, go look at his page and go watch this review. He is too stupid. Carlos. It's the 2 seconds. Yes, I get it. I get it. But you had to see his face to see what he did. Listen, uh, um, do I agree? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Cause I catch those, but then sometimes they just be staring at my titties. So I don't know. Like and I don't know what's what, who's what, what's what. But maybe that's gay man tease. I don't know. Me being trans or whatever. I don't know how to take this. You know. And shout out to the mob in the building. Yes, because my mobsters is mob, and I see a couple people in the chat, and I respect it. But oh shit, what did I just do? I'm sorry, y'all. Something happened with my phone. Wildin'. But again, shout out to the mobsters in the building. I see a couple of mobs and mobsters in the chat. I'm not even in the chat, but I'm glad y'all viewing, listening. Y'all can hit that like button. Y'all can hit the, whatever. Just holla. Put a, put a, put a. I don't know. Put a bomb in the motherfucking chat or something. Say what up. But yes, let's get into. I'm trying to find this part where he's talking to production and But I was trying
Okay,
to
this
get
is our
that.
last week. Sitting on the bed.
Right.
And remember, Wendy said something that we all gagged and we thought it was a read, but maybe it wasn't.
I questioned it too.
Wendy said to Mia, "You're beautiful. I'm
I'm
gorgeous."
gorgeous. She did.
I
It
wonder if that was code, but like, like what's good? So
was
I
it
need to know who's the top or the bottom in that
not
situation.
the
Like,
top or the
is
bottom.
Wendy a top? Is Mia a bottom? Like,
Yo, Carlos is
me, and I'll
messy.
get into that in a second. But the reason why I feel like the audience, right? I feel like we have this love hate with Potomac because they seem to focus on manufactured drama and not really.
Okay, yep. This one you talking to production. Okay, I
In a
got it.
second.
I got it. I found it. Okay, this is what I want to talk about.
Listen, y'all know I love this show. Potomac is definitely one of my favorites. This season has been off and on for me, and I'll get into that in a second. But the reason why I feel like the audience,
Right.
right? I feel like we have this love hate with Potomac
Well, I love it.
because
I don't know about the hate.
they seem to focus on manufactured drama and not really settling in on what's real.
Okay.
Like, I like it's to the point now where I'm like, well, damn, can I get 3 more episodes? Because I want to dissect Wendy's sexuality.
I get it.
I want to understand what happens when Wendy finds out that the
Right.
girls are exposing this. Because Wendy didn't tell Karen that when they had that lunch scene. So I think Wendy, who said on my podcast, and make sure y'all go listen to it, shameless plug. But Wendy did say on my podcast that she is now becoming the woman she wants to be. That her whole life
She
being
did say that.
the child of
And I figured
immigrants,
that.
that and especially and she's a lot of Nigerian children can relate to this, that Nigerian parents tell their kids like, we want you to be a doctor or a lawyer,
Right.
right? And Wendy was saying how like everything she's doing now, she's doing for herself. And all of y'all said like we love Wendy, we understand her.
I do love her.
Thank you, Carlos, for asking the real questions.
Yes, Carlo. The real one.
That people want to know.
That's what we do.
That based on
my inspiration.
Interview with Wendy.
This bitch just throw her. This bitch just threw the week, bitch. Anywho, um, yeah, you see what I'm saying? And I have my questions when it comes to that. I really do. Should it be in the sense of, they focus on other stuff other than just the drama? And a lot of reality shows are guilty of the situation. They focus on the drama. They focus on, you know, the fights and not really focus on a lot of good informational stuff that can happen. You know what I mean? Like he said, this they Wendy and Mia sexual tension. Like where'd that come from? You know what I mean? Like y'all were just feuding. Y'all were just bumping heads and now you're bumping puss. I'm confused. Like, where'd that come from? Like, we need y'all to focus on that production. That's what we need y'all to focus on. You know? Like, I don't know. We want some more juice and not just, the scraps. We want some more meat. Rice is okay. It'll fill you up. But meat tastes better. Like, can we get some meat, please? You know? Like, can we get some meat? Some fish or something? Or something? Because this is not, it's not given. Definitely my point. And he talks his shit. Hold on. I think he says more.
That people got a chance to really know Wendy on a deep level. How deep?
Here you go. How deep? He's so catty.
Wendy, how deep? Are we about to go with this, baby? Oh, deep, baby, deep. Come on, Wendy. So, Wendy, if you are attracted to women, I think that's a good look for you. I think it's beautiful. I think it's something that we should talk about. Um, I think this is what we like to see from Wendy. We like to see when Wendy is
Oh my
being her
God.
authentic self and figuring things out. And do I think Wendy is a full blown lesbian? No.
I don't think she's a full
Do
blown
I
lesbian
think Wendy
either.
may be attracted to women? Sure.
She might be.
Because at the end of the day, Candace says something that is paramount. And that's why I
Oh,
want Potomac to get back to like when you guys are handed real stories on your lap, or we may slip up. Anyway,
here you go with this catty
it's a
shit.
lot going on, child. When you guys are handed story on your lap, let's focus on that. Like all this other stuff y'all be talking about, like no one cares. Like it's fake, it's manufactured. Like boo, tomato, tomato, boo, boo.
Carlos
Boo.
said tomato, tomato,
This
boo,
stuff
boo.
about Wendy and Mia. I want two more episodes about that. I want to dissect it. I want to get into it, and I want to know if Dr. Wendy has a PhD in vagina bacteria. I want to know all those things. I
Yo,
want to know
Carlos
if
is
she's able to
catty.
like see through and just like get, with the magnifying glass. You know what I'm saying? Set stuff on fire. Yes, I want all that.
Oh,
I'm
Carlos is
having way too
catty.
much fun with this. Because this is the stuff that I think us Potomac fans like. We
And I
like when we get
respect it.
surprised
Yep,
by new information.
yep.
That's what I'm saying. So let's move on from that. And before I get into the other revelation tonight, tonight's episode, it just dawned on me. We never seen Chris Bassett and Giselle have a
Do you
conversation
see?
about her being uncomfortable, being alone in a room with Chris.
Like no resolution to the problem.
Next week is the season finale. And y'all mean to tell me we spent 10 weeks talking about a subject matter that none of us see is a real issue.
Now we gotta wait for the reunion. That's crazy.
I had Giselle on my podcast too, shameless plug. And when I asked her if Chris being in her room
Yes, shout out to his
had
podcast.
anything to do
Big up to
with her
Carlos
being
team.
uncomfortable, that it was Chris, the person, or just it being a man.
I don't want to answer those questions, but yes, let's get to that part. How about nobody wanted to talk about that topic? How about that topic has not been handled? How about okay? Let's turn on this show. And mind you, I'm gonna have to play it low and go scene by scene, and probably not even gonna play it, and just probably play a little snip of myself. I'll probably mute my microphone. I don't want no copyright laws, and hopefully I don't get sued by Carlos King. God rest his, God bless him, because he's the bomb. .com, and I want him to know, God rest him, God rest his heart when it comes to, coming for me. I hope he's be all right with it. But I'm around, because I'm gonna take a couple clips of this. But I'm around, yeah, let's get into it. Um, cause there's a lot of questions I got for myself. And I should have wrote down my notes, but I haven't. I've been lazy lately. I've been dealing with a lot of things. Um, but I have been watching and I have been paying attention and I have been preparing myself. So we about to get into some other show and dissect a couple of things. Uh I truly feel like this episode was dope. I feel like some people are sleeping on it if they don't like it. I feel like it's so worth excuse me, y'all. It's so worth watching because yeah, it gets real, it gets real. Um, they start talking about these damn, vaginas and stuff. It's like, Oh my God, it really gets real. So we about to get into it. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Promise, I'm coming. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, this is funny. Mm, let's get into it. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad you started out with College King and his review because his shit was so funny. But now I'm about to give you mine. He's definitely my inspiration, and he's so amazing. Um, and his shows is out. Shout out to Love and Mayors DC. I'm damn sure gonna be putting my review up for that soon. I've been taking my time because I wanted to get into it, and I really wanted to get into it. So this episode starts off. I guess Eddie and Wendy are packing. They're moving somewhere. This is right back when Candace is in, practice doing her performance into the store because her album's coming out. And okay, who's next? They go to who is this house? They go to Mia's house, and she's with her cousin Kelly, and they're putting some stuff together. Um, but then it goes to Robin at the wedding gown boutique, and she's going there looking for wedding dresses. So her, Giselle, meet here, and one other person, I forgot who. They're gonna walk to the door. Hold on. Let me remind myself. Oh, Ashley. And they meet here. And I believe she invited Ashley to this trip to the wedding gowns and stuff to basically have somebody solidify the fact that she's actually working on her wedding. Um, I I don't blame her. Of course Ashley, because Ashley's the one who runs her mouth and catty. So she's gonna run back. Oh yeah, girl, I went with you got the perfect one. You don't want to bring Karen because Karen is annoying. But you want to bring Ashley because she's definitely gonna go back and run her mouth. So, smart choice. Smart choice. Definitely a smart choice, Robin. For the people who were not giving a fuck about your wedding, fuck them. Um, Interesting. Let me see if I can play this slowly. Let me see. Good cute tiaras and crowns and stuff. They look really nice. Um, yeah, so we're just, going to watch them change on, wedding dresses and things of the sort. Robin comes out with cute dresses, but I mean, should she get an all white dress? That's my question. Should she get an all white dress? Because, you know, this isn't her first wedding. But because they said, it's not your first wedding, you shouldn't get a white dress. You should get like, a different color, off white, something different, not white. But if this is her second wedding, but the same marriage, should she get an all white dress? I thought it would be cute to get an all white dress because it's still the same husband. You ain't move on. It's just still the same man. So I mean, why not? I would, do all the rituals all over if I was her. But again, that's just me. Now Ashley breaks the news to Giselle and tells Giselle what was happening when they wasn't around. She tells Giselle that Mia and Wendy were. Mia told Wendy that she was admiring her physique. So she asked her, did Wendy, did she reciprocate it? And she was like, well, Wendy showed her, that she was definitely intrigued. So we're like, wow, okay. Cute dress, by the way, Robin. The first one I liked. I thought it was snazzy. I thought the second one was better, honestly. But back to Ashley and Giselle conversation. They're talking about Mia, you know, whatever. So then basically saying Mia showed interest to Wendy, and Wendy was happy about it. And then they left together. Mind you, all this stuff was off camera. This is not on camera. Last episode. Oh no, not the second one. I don't like the second one. This one I don't like. I don't like the second one. Was it the first one I liked? No, it was the other one. I think there's another one that comes out after when she comes out. But needless to say, Giselle and her messy ass. Okay, yep, that's the one I like. That's the one I like. The third one. So shout out to Robin in the third dress because I like the third dress, Robin. But Mariah, yes, that's the one. Oh my god. Okay, now she's asking her to go to the strip club and do the bachelorette party, which is gonna be cute. Definitely dope. I'm excited for it. Um, Karen's not invited. Wendy's not invited because of her laughing. And it's so funny because with that being said, I can honestly say that as I was watching this, I literally was looking at I really was looking at Wendy like, oh my god, why are you laughing? Like this is going to be so bad when you guys were just making up and now you just look like you're laughing and co-signing this shit. It's just like, oh my god. I literally was looking at this shit. Literally, like, hold on, let me like I literally was looking at this shit. Like she really was laughing at her. Like even made the face like you ain't have to make this face like hold on, let me find the face. Cause it was so funny to her, and I don't blame her. I'm not mad, you know. Get your laugh on as you should, but you don't laugh in the midst of y'all supposed to be fixing this situation when she's beefing with somebody else. You know, it just comes off shady, Wendy. Like it just comes off shady, Wendy. It just comes off so shady. Like you did not have to make this face. You did not have to make this face, Wendy. Looking like that for what? Shading that girl like that. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was disrespectful. You know, they was getting their rocks off and they was beefing back and forth, but you ain't supposed to be co-signing nothing. Child. Child. When will they get it? I have no idea. So now we're at Candace's house. And of course, she's chatting with her husband. She's chatting with her husband about the trip over breakfast. And you know, Chris got his own feelings because he don't like the way he's been treated. So this don't, you know, this don't seem too well, you know, because they don't care. They don't care anymore about nobody anymore when it comes to these husbands. Everybody's out for kill. You know, everybody's out to get like these husbands be getting it lately. It's so crazy. And shout outs to Michael Darby because he was the first one and he set off the trend and he fucked up for everybody else. Let me say that. Let me make that clear. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. He fucked up for everybody. The disrespect he gave, you know? So now Candace talking about the beef with Sharice and Karen. That was a shit show in itself. Super grown ass women over there fighting and beefing about nothing. Okay, so now they leave them and go see Robin and Karen. I mean Wendy and Karen. And let's talk about Karen and her shady ass. Cause she be shaking tables, honey. The old lady be shaking the table, child. Right. She called Juan and Robin's wedding fake. She said their wedding is fake. It is not going to happen because she decided to do it privately. Like, that's just so mean. I don't know what's coming over Karen lately, but she's been real mean this whole season. And I've been, you know, laying low from, you know, trying to talk about her. But Karen, you are bad, yo. You are bad, Karen. Oh, not the Cookie Monster, child. Candace's mouth is reckless. Now they're going back and forth from Candace to Karen, telling the story about what happened in Mexico. and Wendy. And now they're talking about Karen talking, accusations about Juan trying to push up on her. Like, I mean, Karen, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I just can't see why I'm going for the old lady. I just can't, like, no shade. I just can't see why I'm going for the old lady, Karen. Look, then Robin going around, Robin going around showing people the damn picture and don't show her. Listen, and it all said it looked like Karen from the back. That's Karen. Oh, they got deer in the yard as it's just sitting there on a. That is so dope. The deer just sitting in their backyard while they doing having breakfast outside. That is an amazing scenery. That is so dope. Um. Oh my god. I can't wait for their Ivy what do you call it? IVF or something like that. The freezing of the eggs and stuff like that. To go, to properly get done. They deserve it. They deserve that baby. I'm mad they got to go through that way, but they deserve that baby. Even put it on hold, put them on ice, give them that baby. God, they deserve it. Honestly, shout out to the Bassett. So Ashley called them and dropped the news that they're not invited to the bachelorette party, and um, I don't blame them not being invited. They shaded her, you know, her whole situation, both of them. So I don't blame them not being invited. And then Wendy tried to, minimize it and to make it seem like, okay, Robin's wrong for making her decision. But I truly don't think Robin's wrong for making her decision. I truly, feel like, Robin deserves that, Robin deserves that. So then now, the next scene coming up after this commercial break, as it goes in a commercial break, um, you know, is going to be, Mia, I believe. But my whole point is this: leave Robin alone about her wedding. Like, leave her alone, Karen. Leave her alone. Like, leave her alone, Karen. Wendy, I love you, Wendy. I swear, Wendy is so dope to me. She deserves to be on the show. She really does. However, keyword. However, pick your battles wisely, Wendy. Like, no shade. I think you are dope. Dope as shit. But pick your battles wisely. I don't think you should be beefing with Robin. I mean, that is what it is, but that whole issue, it just threw me off. It threw me off. And I wasn't doing reviews at that time last season, so lucky you. I wasn't able to talk my shit. But okay, yup, it is just that with her green. Come on, green. Come on, green. Come on, green. For all mankind. Come on, pink and green. Okay, so now it's her first time seeing Mia's house and she's enjoying it. Mia got sushi stacked up, which is dope. Grant me with some sushi. Giselle, we all know your ass love the motherfucking eat. Hence why I don't understand you would do that to Chris because he's always cooking for your ass. But that's another story. Let's go because this is so interesting. So now they're talking about Ashley, giving the tea about their, sharing their pussies together. Excuse me, their puss, sharing their puss together. Mia and Wendy. In no shade, like motherfucking Carlos King said, I love me some, that about Mia. No, and that she's open about her shit. Like she's open about her sexuality. She may lie a couple times, but when it comes to sexual shit, that bitch ain't gonna lie. You understand what I'm saying? And I respect it. I respect that. You know, she ain't gonna lie. She is not gonna lie about her shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Shout out not about that, but she has lied about some other things, things she took it that way. But I interpreted it that way. You know, attitude she keep. But Mara, she said Mia drops the news to Giselle that Wendy showed her coochie. Boom. They did boom, flashing back and forth. But here's the key. Mia then says Wendy went to grab. Mia went to grab the cookie. Okay? Not Mia, Wendy. They said Wendy went to grab the cookie. She said, no, honey, she touched. She touched and caressed, touched, like, oh, okay, and pet it like it was a puppy, like it was a kitten. Okay? Pet the puss, Wendy, pet the puss, okay? Come on, Wendy. Patting the puss like this. Okay? Okay, so it's about the invite list. And now it's about Jacqueline. And honestly, let's talk about Jacqueline. Because I've been trying to hold back on her as Sue. Um, because that's not my business. And I try to keep it cute. Like, that's their business for their business. That's not my business. But let me keep it real. These whole God, see, my mouth is this is my mouth. Please, and keep in mind, I don't mean no harm when I say bitches and hoes. It's just how I talk. It's no offense. I swear to body, near body. It just I don't know why, but I don't know. But I like the these hoes. I like they be attaching themselves too much and too weird. Jacqueline whole and that whole situation, it just threw me for a loop. She went from trying to be the best friend, like, oh yeah, mind you, she's always talking her shit, though. She talk her shit so people understand what's going on. They hear her shit. That everybody know you put it out there that you and your best friend got tension. So everybody knows the situation, okay? Everybody know Jacqueline and Mia got tension when Mia when Jacqueline shows up because she'll put it out there. But when it comes to talking about the tension, she proceeds to say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have this conversation by ourselves. We're not gonna do this in front of y'all because y'all don't." Basically saying y'all don't deserve this conversation. Oh, okay, bitch. You feel me? Okay, bitch. Don't do us. Don't do us because we the people want to motherfucking know. You understand me? Don't shade us. So so then after she says this shit, she basically says Mia goes, well, if you don't want them to know, then shut the fuck up then. Basically, So then now she's like, oh, shut the fuck up. So now she's in her feelings even more. So now she's in her feelings even more. Mind you, you just said you're not going to spill all your tea in front of these people. So then as soon as she do all that, boom. Oh, now the tea is spilled. Stop saying I'm having sex with your husband. Child. It just went, it just went sour, okay? Sourpuss. Sourpuss. Like, can we really keep it real here? Sour the fuck puss, okay? I don't, I just don't understand Jacqueline at this point. I don't. Jacqueline is, she's just, she gives me weirdo vibes at this point. Like, girl, this lady helped you pay for your Porsche. It's obvious because y'all made it known. Y'all made that very fucking clear. She helped pay for your Porsche. Then it's obvious that, she talks about how, you get mad because her nanny is your cousin, sister, or something like that, whatever. And basically, she pays that nanny to take care of her kids, not to take care of yours. So who are you to tell your kids in the midst of it? Like, oh my God, it's just crazy. It's just crazy what they go through, and it's crazy because they says your mom took me in when I was a child, and this is the energy I give. Mind you, I can relate because I have a sister like friend like that. We have our little catty arguments or whatever, but and I can relate. It's so relatable. But when it comes to this situation, some people should just mind their business. As well as Jacqueline need to stop telling their business. Because why is Jacqueline just repeating everything that, what I'm saying? You don't have to say everything because you're in your feelings. It's not fair. It's not fair to the people who really care. It's not fair to, it's not fair. Don't do that. Because now you don't want to tell everything, but you want to tell everything. Like, make up your motherfucking mind. Make up your mind. And I don't remember if she comes on this trip, whatever, for the bachelorette party in the bus. I don't remember seeing her. I really don't think she's invited because Mia was doing it. So that's why it was fun. Then Ashley pops up and she has the same outfit on, one piece with Mia. Does that happen all the time? Like Sharice showed up with the same jacket or outfit or so with as Karen, but different color. I think one had pink and one had blue, and now they come with the same outfit. Like, do y'all do this on purpose? Do y'all do this on purpose? Production, we want to know. I mean, it's okay if you did it on purpose. It's okay if you set that up like that. It's okay. We're not shunning you. We're just trying to figure out, what goes on. Um, Now this party bus is interesting. They have interesting people on here looking like, all, they friends from college and shit like that. That they're, they all in their purple and lavender and all the soft purple. And then in comes motherfucking Robin. And they're definitely given pink and green, but they did soft purple, lilac. I believe that color is called. But it's like a little lavender. It's cute. But I think it's so cute how they did that because of isn't Robin an AKA, I believe? I know Giselle is, and then here come motherfucking Cherise with her shady ass. Oh, this would have been definitely a real party if I would have thrown it. But whatever, I'll go along with the punches. Bitch, why? Why? Why are you even here still? I be trying to be nice with Cherise too, but why are you even here still? Honestly, Nobody really fucks with you like that. Other, well, they do, but you're not even like you're a friend of the show, but you're the one who put them together. I'm confused. If you put this group together, why are you not a main cast member? Why are you just a friend of the show? That Karen gets to shade the shit out you. I'm so confused. Come on, Sharice, we need you to do better. Get you a peach. Well, I don't know what y'all got. What y'all got over there? What y'all hold out? I forgot what y'all hold out. But get you one of them. You know, And now here go. And then the next scene goes to Karen in her shady ass candle. Went from 3 weeks to 4 weeks. I don't understand it. It's gonna go straight to motherfucking. She said the 3 week is on 5, but this one's on 4. Listen, it's gonna go straight quick because it's 4 weeks. 4 weeks is gonna make that motherfucker burn real quick. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What's it gonna do? Sit around the scent more? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why 4 weeks? 3 was enough. Now it's more fire hazardous. Like, come on, think of that. Another flame could be another fire. Here come Mia. Grinding and whining in Robin's face. Back to the motherfucking bus. And okay, so they're doing a flip back of the people in their feelings. Wendy saying how she felt. Candace is killing that outfit. Them shoes are so sickening. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Candy Girl. That's my girl. I love me some Candy Girl. Yes, Candy Girl. She's sickening. Like, yo, this has been Candy's absolutely most motherfucking top notch season. This season right here, despite that's why I feel like they're trying to come for her husband because they couldn't break her. Because they couldn't break her. And she's building and growing. So let's try to find something that's bring her some drama. Talk about her husband. Oh yeah. Ruffle some feathers about her husband. Man, listen. Cause y'all thought Candace was gonna back that shit up. Like Chris don't got a voice of his own. Shout out to Mr. Bassett. Chef Chris. Okay? Cause that motherfucker is the problem. Y'all thought he was gonna keep quiet. And he's been on live ever since, talking his shit as he should. Stop playing in his face. Please stop playing in his face. I said what I said. Stop playing in his face. He deserves better. He doesn't do any other story. He's one of the realest people on the cast. If not the realest. And he's not even a cast member. He's a husband. Hello? He's a husband of the housewives. So apparently they're housewives to a husband. Put some respect on his shit. Stop playing in his face. I don't, all that extra shit. And like, Carlos King said, I wish they would have, did the part where they let them talk and fix it, whatever. Because Giselle and him should have had that talk. Because I truly believe that they had like a real, like, brother sister type of like. He really was looking at her like, that's my girl. I fuck with her like she's cool. Although she keeps talking about my penis, but she's cool. You know, you know. And I feel bad. Like they try to throw him under the bus. Like don't try to play in his fucking face. Don't do him. Don't do Chris Bassett, please, please. Because I'm with Candy. I'm with Candy. Okay? I'm with motherfucking Candy Girl. Leave my husband alone. Stop trying to play with him. This is not Mike Derby. Okay? This is not Michael Derby, okay? Mm-mm. Uh, where I got receipts and evidence, right? That this is not Michael Darby. When it comes to Chris, all I can say is, oh, allegedly, he say, she say, oh, yeah, whatever, whatever, whatever. Listen, this is not Michael Darby. Michael Darby got evidence. Y'all caught him on camera several times doing several bullshitting moves, okay? Snatching balls and ass, talking about he gonna suck people ding-a-ling, like, child. Stop playing in Chris' face, please. But now let's go. Because the commercial's over. And now we at the bastard, whatever. And now we going to the strip club, walked into the strip club, and now it's lit. Strip club is lit. I'm glad these little booty girls, that little booty girl, Candace goes, I want to see some big, big old booties. Not there. Look, the big old booties, girls, is where they serve motherfucking chicken tenders and motherfucking French fries. Not motherfucking. The big booty bitches is that where they serve chicken tenders and French fries, okay? Mozzarella sticks, not motherfucking shrimp and lobster, bitch. They should have had some big booty bitches in it. They would have got more coin. This right here would have made them pop even more if they had a big booty girl come out of the woodwork. You feel me? They ain't do that. So I feel like this little strip club, whatever they went to, it's alright, but it's not real. Like even Mia said, this is not one of the best ones, but it's a fun one. Right, because they're ratchet, and I feel like they should have went better. They should have had some big booty girls in there. They didn't have nobody with no ass that worked the pole and know how to dance. They had this one girl get on the pole. Yo, Candace said, give her the. They had one girl get in the pole, and she's like, but to me, it's Candace for me with the $1 bill. Somebody give this to her with the $1 bill. Candace Peoples, Candace, the $1 bill, girl, the $1 bill. Somebody give this to her, the $1 bill. I'm not doing this. So how much? $100 bills did they pass out amongst the crew? Who got it? How much was they stacked? I don't know. But of course, Robin ain't new to this. She's true to this. She stands up there. She's tipping the girl. She's showing looking in the coochies. She's looking, watching them pop their pom pom. Shout out to Robin. Big up to you, girl. Wow. Big up to you, Rob. Yes, girl. You know, I'm so happy. You deserve this. I want you to get married. And get your bachelorette party. They want to do your bachelorette party, let them throw it. They want to do it, let them do it. Fuck it. You feel me? But you deserve this moment right here. Right here, you deserve this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, oh, Robin this, Robin that. Robin's always up just out, ass Robin this, whatever. Leave Robin alone. She deserves it. But then they asked Ashley in the midst of all this, here go the shady shit. Here go Ashley. They talking about Michael Darby, and they asked her, are y'all really gonna divorce? Or what are y'all doing? So basically, she says, we're taking our time with this, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, I felt bad, because I was messing around with somebody, and then he came and told me he wasn't messing with nobody. So I stopped messing with the person I was messing with just for the sake of him. And then Candace goes out of nowhere, hit him with the blick. Out of nowhere, Candace goes and says, um, he was just at my husband's restaurant with some other girl. And I don't know what to say because my whole issue, my whole shit is like boom, boom, boom. Candace thought, Ashley thought she was gagging, Candace with the Chris shit, with the friend or whatever, with the fucking Deborah, because she's bored. But Ashley Candace hits her with the blick, bitch. Yo, My husband, she says, my husband, she proceeds to say, my husband saw them walk into his restaurant and made sure he knew. Yo, I don't even know how to feel other than that's what the fuck you get, Ashley. You thought you was gagging somebody, bitch, and you got gagged. Like, that's the problem. I try to be nice all the time. You try to be nice all the time. I feel bad for Candace. She always trying to be nice, but she try to pay that shit no mind, be like, boo, whatever, whatever, whoop, de whoop, 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 let y'all have your little fucking hee hee ha ha moment on nothing. And then she hits you with the motherfucking blick. You hear me? She hits you with the blick. She hits you with the made you sit in the corner like, fuck. See? That's what I'm saying. Why? Let's just say, I mean, why he gotta play with me? Why he gotta wait, let's see what she said. He was just in my man's restaurant with a bitch. As she rolls her eyes and all to say, now she can't deny it because let's go, keep it real. He was just there the other night with the woman. You see, she mad. I shouldn't hear one thing from him and then hear something from somebody else. Right. Ashley said she's not mad. She can't be mad. She's not mad. And she feels like, what is she holding on to? You're the only one holding on. He's been moving on, honey. Why are you still entertaining him? He's, that's right, Candace. Hit her with the motherfucking blick. Pump your brakes, bitch. Cause you thought it was short and sweet, but he got something else to eat, honey. And no shade, it probably was a trans girl. Let's keep it real. Cross dresser or something, because we all know Chris like to, get his booty played with. So again, it probably, like I said, probably was a trans girl, you know. But why Sharice just snatched Mia lobster like that? She just snatched it off her plate. Did she ask did she want it? I don't understand. She just snatched Mia's lobster. Mia's face was like, bitch, you just snatched my lobster. Now, here's the fucking tea. Cherie says last time she was at a club, she was with Karen Hooger. She said last time she was at a club with Karen, all of a sudden Karen disappeared. Disappeared. Then it said she was in the bathroom sucking and fucking. Sharice is spilling tea about Karen, saying she'd get drunk and fucked up and fuck anything moving. I thought that is just so messy. And I don't understand this because they put respect on Sharice like she's the real grand dame, and I get it. I get it. I get it. But why even, why, Sharice? Like, why you put this group together and then you was on the show and then you're not on the show no more and then now you're back? Are you begging for a permanent spot? Like, what the fuck is the catch? Like, I, I don't know. Like, and this is not in Karen's defense because Karen is messy as shit, and Karen deserves to have somebody that she actually of her age range to beef with. Stop beefing with the younger girls because it's like they're gonna chew you up. I'd rather you beef with Sharice over the Grand Dame title. Like, get that. Grand Dame versus Grand Dame. Grand Dame versus Grand Dame. A something. But get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, um, this is crazy to me. Now Sharice is spilling tea. Sharice says Karen is known in Potomac as somebody who gets drunk and fucked up and fucks anything. Child. They said she was fucking a man in the bathroom. And they said it was definitely, it wasn't alleged, it was real. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Why is Sharice being messy? Everybody says they heard stories about Karen. Even Mia said maybe, which is, everybody's gonna assume, yeah, bitch, you heard about that shit too. Everybody said they heard it. So this is crazy, This is crazy. Housewives of Potomac, yo. So are you guys saying that Kara's a prostitute? Mia. Here we go. She puts a label on it. And now everybody's co-signing and and laughing. Ciao. Let me tell y'all something. And Sharice is still eating lobster. I don't understand why she's still eating lobster. I don't understand why she's still there. I don't understand what is her importance. Granted, a friend of the show. Granted, she's shady. Granted, she talks shit about Karen. But what is her importance? What is her importance? That's all I want to know. Hold up. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so now they went to next time. Mia went back to relay the messages as she would, because we all know how messy she gets. Candace is killing outfits this season. Okay, so now we're up to the review of the next week's episode. And we passed it. And thank God, look, we went through it, y'all. We went through it. And my point is this. What do y'all think about this episode? Because and put them in the comments below, please. Comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You know, I wish I had somebody to chat with me, but it is what it is. We're gonna make the best of it. You know, next time, hopefully, I'll try to get somebody to come up here and just and go back and forth with y'all, with us, with me, whatever. But needless to say, that's the end of the episode. And I got my questions, just like Carlos King had his questions in the beginning. Like, shout out to Carlos King. I love me some him. He's definitely my inspiration. He's somebody who inspired me to do better, be better, be great. He calls himself the king of reality TV. And I'm about to be the queen, and I don't have to be on nobody's panel. I just know what I see and what I see, and I be knowing. Um, with that being said, it's so dope, that he's able to, be so transparent about how he feels about certain things, even though that's not even his show. I love it. Hopefully that people don't label him as a hater or try to make it seem like he's judgmental. But I mean, we all can do reviews. So shout out to Carlos King again. He's so dope again. I respect him, and I truly, 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 I admire him. You know, um, I really, really, really am working on my Carlos King shit. So, with that being said, please again, don't be afraid to hit the like button, share, subscribe, even notifications so you can get notifications when I do go live. And let's chat, let's make the best of this. What up, y'all? Um, Shout outs to all my mobsters, because my mob stay mobbing. And let's get it popping. Later, y'all, be blessed. I hope you was able to be renewed and refreshed. And when you leave here, you'll be able to say as you depart, it was good for you to be here. Have a blessed one. And don't forget, God is always able. God is always able. Yeah, that was my skirt off. Ha! No, sir, but later, y'all. Be blessed.